Hey, what's up, BFL fam? I'm Carlos. This is Steven.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Today we're going to be talking about two fragrances from StrangeLove NYC called Melt My Heart and Lost in Flowers. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Thanks so much for tuning in today. As always, I really do appreciate it, and I hope that this video finds you all safe and healthy. If this is your first time landing here at Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, I would love if you would consider subscribing to my channel. Go show some love over there at Steven's channel, Redolessence.
Thank you.
Then come on back over here, click on the bell icon so you don't miss any future content that I upload here to BFL. So this company was called something else which escapes me at the moment, but it was founded in 2013 by Elizabeth Gaines and
Helena Christensen.
They had a cult classic called Dead of Night,
Yes, I enjoyed that one.
which was a very rich, dark oud, just really well done. And they're expensive. This line overall is a luxury line, but it is utilized with real oud. And
That's
the
true.
perfumer is Christophe Laudermiel, who I've had the honor of interviewing here at BFL. Hi, Christophe, if you're watching this. And Elizabeth, too.
Of course.
That was my contact. I'm so sorry. This was supposed to be done a year ago. Shame on me, shame on me. I'm so sorry, but I said I have to do it because I really do love these two particular offerings. I'm not sure how many in total they had. I think it's about like 6.
5, I believe.
5.
Yeah.
Dead of Night was the first one. We have here Melt My Heart, which came out in 2016, and then we have Lost in Flowers, which came out in 2018. They're both oud fragrances, but done differently. This is a chocolate oud, and this is a floral oud. And when I say chocolate, I mean delicious chocolate, and when I say flowers, I mean beautiful white flowers that are really heady. It's more to my taste than his. I like the white florals. You don't really love white florals for yourself.
I think I prefer white florals over like narcissus, ylang ylang. So this one has a lot of jasmine. Of course, it has gardenia as well. It has champaca. And so I like this because whenever I'm looking for something that smells just utterly organic and so natural and just a breath of fresh air, Lost in Flowers is absolutely incredible. I think I'm not attracted to the mass marketed fruity floral fragrances.
Yeah.
Like the synthetic jasmine peach fragrances.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to diss you or anything.
Right.
I know your taste. You like your rose and orange blossom, but that's
Of course, yeah.
pretty much where it ends when it comes to a heavy dose of florals in a fragrance. But that's neither here nor there. You do appreciate the artwork of this one, I'm sure.
Oh, totally, of course.
So we'll start with this one here.
Yeah, let's do that. Melt My Heart.
So this has notes of dark chocolate, orris root, agarwood oud, of course, nutmeg and ginger, bergamot, mandarin orange, and ylang ylang. I can smell them from here. Oh my lord. This is just so delicious. I gave it away before in the intro.
Yep.
Before I even started talking about the fragrance. But this chocolate really comes out on skin. The oud is there, but it's not a focal point where it's animalic. It's just a very smooth oud. And what I hear, I mean, I'm not an expert by any means, but if you use real oud, it's much smoother than the accords that are made up to make an oud. Accord, all these things. Real oud smells like phenomenal.
Sure.
So this is really chocolatey. The iris is there. I don't get much of the citrus, but it lasts and lasts for hours and hours and hours. This is a 15 ml bottle. I'll put the prices in the description below in the video. They They are costly, as I said, but they last for hours upon hours.
Yeah, I believe that. And I also own Lost in Flowers. I know we're talking about Melt My Heart, but I own this one as well as one other fragrance, and they last a very, very long time, especially when you apply them to the clothing. With Melt My Heart, like Carlos says, just to corroborate, I get a lot of chocolate, very delicious and decadent and sultry. I have this supporting role of orris that I'm picking up on in the fragrance as well. And then you have this undercurrent of agarwood that, like Carlos said, is a very smooth agarwood. It's very well disguised, but it still makes its presence known. But it's not one of those barnyard types of agarwood notes that are, a little bit off-putting. The decadence of the sweetness in the opening is really going to overtake you and overwhelm you in the best possible way. It is a beautiful gourmand. Very, very, very well done.
And it's definitely on the sexy side. It will have people wanting to come in closer. When he was setting up the video, I was getting ready because I have to leave soon.
Yeah.
I have to get home to my cats. And I was like, wow, that smells fantastic in the air. Not knowing what you sprayed, but...
that was from across the room too, by the way.
Yes. So, finally done. Finally done.
Okay, so the next fragrance is called Lost in Flowers, and this one has an equally intricate and complex note breakdown. So in the top, you have Lily of the Valley, Marigold, and Cardamom. In the mid, you have Champaca, Jasmine, and Saffron. And then in the base, you have Gardenia, Agarwood, Musk, Sandalwood, Patchouli, and Oak Moss. So just like Carlos said, both of these highlight the note of Agarwood. But of course, in this fragrance, in my opinion, it's all about that Champaca, the Jasmine, the Musk, the gardenia, those white floral accents, but you also pick up on a little bit of that earthy patchouli in the base in combinations with the agarwood. I mean, the natural appeal of the florals used in here is so breathtaking and spellbinding. I absolutely love it.
This is just so gorgeous. If heaven had a smell, I don't think it'd be too far off from this. This is absolutely heavenly.
Sure.
The florals are all mixed so beautifully. Gardenia is definitely one of the notes that cuts through for me. Mm-hmm. The Lily of the Valley, I find, adds a little freshness. Again, the agarwood is not very loud, but it's just interwoven with all these notes and spices, and I love this one a lot. And again, this lasts for hours upon hours. It's not going to waft for hours and hours and hours, but on your skin, you will have a wonderful, wonderful skin scent after a while, but it lasts for like 8 hours, 9 hours on me. Easy. Both of them.
Me too. Yeah, I just love it. If you're a fan of floral fragrances, especially ones that contain jasmine or champaca, if you like that sort of clean white floral vibe, but you don't want a solid floral, you want something that's a little bit more complex with those darker undercurrents of oud and patchouli and some woods, I think you're going to love Lost in Flowers. And I was wearing it a lot over the summer, actually, because like I said, I do own a bottle of it myself as well. And I put it on whenever I'm in the mood to just be transported, feel meditative, because there's just something that natural ingredients can do to you when they're used in a perfume that synthetic ingredients can't quite recreate. And so you get the splendor, you get the majestic nature of all of these naturals that are used in here. And you just feel like you're standing in a jasmine garden and you're just overwhelmed and surrounded by these beautiful flowers. And so kind of like Carlos said, this is what he imagines the smell of heaven to be like. And I definitely corroborate that. I think that's pretty accurate.
Now, these are the easier on the nose from the line. The others are darker, and if you like a barnyard oud, they do offer that. I don't know the names of all the other ones, sorry about that, but if you look up the company Fragrantica, you see that they'll have 3 more fragrances, and those are darker if you want something dark, unique, with real oud that smells different than anything else. They don't smell like anyone else's work. There's no rose oud combinations in this line. They just have a lot of personality. And Christoph did an amazing job on this line. Sorry, I don't mean to gush, but you did a really fantastic job. So kudos on that. And on that note, I guess we'll say goodbye. Thanks so much for watching. Short and sweet, like we always do. We hope you enjoyed. And until next time, you take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you at the next video.
Bye.